Jonathan, you've signed a new contract here at Norwich City. How pleased are you to have done that?
I'm very, very, very happy. I feel like all the hard work, all the countless hours of training and matches has led up to this point, and I feel like it only starts here now. This is just the beginning, so looking forward to getting started.
It's been an interesting season for the under-23s with you, Tom Dixon-Peters and Abu Kamara scoring loads of goals at that level. How much have you enjoyed this season so far?
This season has been probably one of the great seasons of my whole time in Norwich, to be fair. Tom, Abu, got to give credit where credit's due. Amazing teammates. Assists, goals, they've just been rolling in. So obviously I'm delighted to have them as my teammates and hopefully get to see them join me one day in the first team. So yeah.
You were recently as well rewarded with a call up to the first team squad. Can you just run us through what you were thinking when you got involved in the first team environment?
Recently, obviously the new managers come in and whatnot, and I was on form at the time, so obviously scoring goals, getting assists, playing well, and it was a real honour to just get that call up and get that first team involvement. Couldn't stop smiling, to be fair. So yeah, it was a surreal moment when I came on against Crystal Palace, and yeah, I thought I was dreaming, to be fair, but stuff like that you can't really put into words. Moments like that, it's just surreal, really.
So, what were your emotions when you were standing on the touchline there at Selhurst Park, knowing that you were going to come on into a Premier League game?
You see, my thing now, I don't really try to think about it too much. I think the more you think about it, the more it kind of gets to you. So I feel like as long as you clear your mind, obviously do your normal routine before a game, just treat it as any other game, and if you're good enough, you're good enough. So I feel like I've got to just prove my point now, isn't it? So for the next games.
And your first action, I think, in the Palace game was to pick up the ball, take it forward and get across into the box, very forward thinking. How much has that display in that match given you more hunger for first team appearances?
The motivation I've gotten from that is unreal. It's literally made me that one step hungrier to achieving my goals. But when I came on, all I wanted to do was make an impact, and I feel like I made a positive impact to the fans, obviously, and to the players around me. So I feel like as long as I can do more of that, and obviously contribute to more goals and assists, do what I do best, we'll see what happens. So yeah.
For those Norwich fans who perhaps don't follow the under-23s as much and saw your name on the team sheet at Palace and you're coming on, how would you describe yourself as a player?
I'd say I like to express myself. I feel like I'm one of those players that play with a lot of freedom. So I feel like the more free I am, the better you'll get out of me. So yeah, I'd say expressive, explosive, sharp, yeah, all of that stuff basically.
And can you explain about your journey here at Norwich City and how it began?
We're gonna have to go way back for this one. Norwich is actually the first club I signed for, I was involved in. I was fortunate enough to have a scout at my school, Norwich scout at my school back in Wembley. And yeah, ever since then he sent me to a local Sunday League team, which I met lots of people that helped me on my career, even to this day. And yeah, next minute you know I'm having a 6-week trial, and then I got signed straight away for Norwich, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, so it must be a very special club to you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Can you just give us an idea of what it's like being a player here at Norwich City Academy, and how much the coaches here help you in terms of your progression?
The coaches here, I feel like at Norwich, we're really together. Like everyone knows everyone. Everyone's not shy to say hello to any of the coaches, the players, the staff. Like everyone's really well mannered here. So I feel like it makes it easier for us to develop on and off the pitch as a person and as a footballer. So I feel like that is the best of both worlds, in my opinion. And I feel like that's what's got me here today.
It's also a club where there's the obvious pathway into the first team. with yourself having a recent debut, and Andrew Omabamidele in the recent months as well, and then many before that as well. How pleasing is it to be an academy player here at Norwich when you know that the pathway's there?
I feel like from, I think a few seasons ago, or obviously going back to like Todd Cantwell and Max Aarons and Ben Godfrey and whatnot, that kind of set it off as academy players going into the first team, and I feel like from there I kind of knew that I have a chance. As long as I believe in myself and keep working hard every day, keep dedicating myself, I feel like that really gave me that little bit of extra belief to really go and make my first team appearance. So, yeah.
And as you mentioned now, the hard work continues. What are your aims now going forward, maybe for the next 6-12 months?
Well, game time in the first team, obviously I'm trying to compare myself against the best and test myself to the limits, or beyond my limits, to be fair. So yeah, just looking to be more in and around the first team, and just guess we've got to see what the future holds, isn't it? So yeah, got to trust God that got my plan set.